quietly and follow along. At any point, click the pause button to catch up or take a break. Hi everyone! Today we're going to be doing some more art animation, and today we're going to be making a munching shark. Okay, and we do this just by folding a piece of paper twice so it folds down, and then drawing our shark so that the lines will connect or somewhat on each side. And then when we open it, we can add a little more action or activity going inside where it will be hidden. Okay, so we're gonna need a piece of paper, and I'm going to use some markers so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, first we're gonna turn our paper so the long way, and that way we're gonna fold the top down about halfway, folding mine exactly in half. So the top went down towards our tummies. Now we're taking that top page and flipping it up, okay? Now I'm gonna have you notice when I flip mine up, I'm leaving some space, so it's not gonna go all the way up and it's not gonna fold directly in half. I'm gonna fold it so it makes like a zigzag, okay? Folding my paper, so there's about 3 fingers worth of the fold. Okay. When you're done, you're going to press your paper down. Now you can use a pencil. I'm just going to start with the pencil so I can get my basic shapes, because remember, can always erase. I'm going to pull up my other example too so we can look at it. When we make our sharks, I like to start always at one side and work towards the other. So let's start with the nose, okay? I'll be outlining it in marker shortly so you can see exactly, probably a little better than the pencil. When we make our shark nose, I like to put a finger down and put a little dot. The reason I did that is because the shark nose is going to curve up towards the right, and then be a little round. Now the shark's head is going to go kind of up like a hill and then down really quickly. It's going to take some practice to really learn how to fit the shark on the paper, but that's okay. And now I'm going to add one fin and make the bottom fin kind of small. It looks like he's almost swimming towards us. Sharks have nostrils, just like we do, and an eye. Now I know you know what goes on top of their head. It's that fin. When you do the fin, it has an arched or curved top, and then it kind of makes another curve at the bottom. It's almost like a sun, okay? So you have to play with different shapes. I'm gonna adjust mine just a little bit. Whoopsie. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Any type of triangle that's kind of tilted at the top of the head will be just fine. Let's focus on some other details of the top half of our shark. How about our eye? I'm going to draw an eyelid, which is a line through the circle we made for the eye. And another half circle. Now remember, you can do your eye however you'd like. It doesn't have to be like mine. Since it's underwater, remember it needs gills. So when I make my gills, they're like underwater seas. Okay, that is the top half of our shark. Remember, you can pause the video at any time if you'd like more time to work or catch up. We're now gonna leave our papers closed and work on the bottom half of the shark. Remember where we made that little dot? Here, I'll move this so we get no shadows. Remember where you made that little dot? You're gonna put your pencil there, and I'm gonna hold that. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's okay. A little bit farther to the right of your dot, you're gonna draw a line down and start to create the jaw. So I'm gonna go down a little and over to the right, and just about underneath your eye, you can add a fin. again, it's just like the top fin. It's like a triangle that's really tilted. And we're just gonna connect the bottom all the way to the back fin, okay? Now the folds in the paper will act where the mouth line is on the shark. I'm going to outline this in black so you can see it. Okay, here is our shark. So far, now we're gonna open it up and complete the drawing in the space. Let's start on our right side over by my hand, okay? With the pencil. We're gonna connect the bottom of the shark underneath its fin all the way to the bottom on the right side, wherever it was. This may look kind of funny for now, but once we add the jaw and the mouth opening, it'll look like the shark is stretching really wide with his jaw. Remember where you made that special point? You're gonna go there again and go a little to the right. This is where the shark's teeth will be. Remember we're at the bottom where we have this point. We're gonna go to the right again. And we're gonna do a big backwards curved C. Because when we open our mouths, even in our hand, see the skin stretches. So that's what that is right there. Now what makes a shark a shark? The teeth. Let's add the teeth. When I add the teeth, they're just literally a zigzag on the top and the bottom that make little triangles. At this point in the picture, we're gonna add a tongue because sharks, when they go to reach for their prey, they're using their tongue as well. And a tongue could be any shape because our tongue changes shape so often, it doesn't really have a real defined shape. I just make a tongue, it looks kind of like a piece of seaweed, but really, really big and fat. Before you draw their fish, it's really important where you place them. Okay? You'll notice in my example here, the fish are placed between the two folds of paper where the lines are where we fold it. We don't want them, really in the bottom here, just in case that the paper doesn't cover that. We put them where it's folded between the two crease lines. That will ensure that the fish will be hidden and a complete surprise. All right, so I'm gonna draw some fish. I'm gonna actually just do one giant fish for this one. Now you can draw fish in any way you want. Remember, they're usually like a circle with a triangle fin in the back. But you could add scales and fins and make the fish whatever type of fish you want. Okay? So now I'm just going to finish my outline so you can see. All right, in your shark picture, remember there's other things you can add, like the ocean, like how it waves. Sometimes, as the shark is swimming really fast, he's pushing water away. You can also add seaweed or kelp at the bottom and rocks. There are so many things you can add to this picture that makes it tell a story and then is super interesting. Today we're focusing on mainly the animation so it can move and swim through the ocean. Okay. I'm gonna leave this shark uncolored because I'm still gonna give it some thought and I wanna be surprised what your shark looks like. You can make your shark even red. Maybe it's an angry shark. Make it look angry by some eyebrows. or a green shark because it's a camouflage shark, or a yellow shark. So many different options, but these are our busy sharks. They are eating a lot of fish. So thank you, boys and girls, and we'll see you next time.